The back-to-school season means that school zones will be seeing slower traffic and busy areas surrounding schools. It's where we begin this edition of News 9 Live at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Dylan Cleland. News 9's Bill Steinbach has been working on a story today about school zone safety. He joins us live with more on what drivers need to know when traveling around the Ohio Valley. Bill.
Thank you very much, Dylan and Jamie, and good evening. With the back-to-school season here, one of the areas that will see an increase in the amount of traffic are school zones in the areas surrounding schools. And earlier today, I caught up with police officers and school officials from a couple of communities around the Ohio Valley to learn about the steps being taken to ensure maximum security for when the kids head to school. The back-to-school season means school zones will be active once again, and roads will be busier with bus traffic and parents taking students to school and various activities. And officers are advising drivers to take extra precaution. Sheriff, can you talk about with back-to-school season, what's happening in Harrison County, and how would you like drivers to react and really just be aware of school zones and kind of that reminder that it's been a couple of months?
Yeah, our school starts here next Monday, the 26th. The teachers go back to school on the 21st, where their in-service kicks off. Just be reminded and be vigilant about the buses being out there on the roads.
With the school zones themselves, will there be more officers out kind of patrolling those areas once we get back to school here, anything like that?
Actually, we've been contacted by our JVS this year to provide school resource officers out at our JVS here in Cadiz. Cadiz has done it for over a number of years as a part-time basis, but the school felt that they needed to have somebody with everything that's been going on in and around schools to have somebody there full-time.
The city of Weirton has a similar plan in place in order to keep students safe, especially when on buses. What's happening here in Weirton? Will the police maybe have extra patrols in the area, just kind of as that reminder as we get back to school in school zones?
Yeah, we'll be out. We have a grant for school bus enforcement for officers to just concentrate on anybody passing a stopped school bus where the stop sign is out where they're not supposed to. Our officers are aware that school will be starting, and we will be out on patrol, checking for speed, checking for reckless driving, things of that nature.
And is that something you keep up all year, or kind of hit hard, especially right when the season starts?
Well, the school bus enforcement will continue starting obviously when school starts. It'll hit sporadically throughout the year, but we're always out looking for anybody passing school buses, things of that nature.
The city of Steubenville is also preparing for an increase of school traffic that includes pedestrians around school and wants drivers to be aware that this doesn't just mean during regular school hours.
Be conscious of where your schools are at, school zones, sports complexes, practice fields. There are kids coming to and from school, sports activities, after school activities. There's going to be a lot more kids on the road, around the road. It's just general safety.
The Steubenville policemen, they do a fantastic job at the beginning of the school year just to get us started. They're always out there. They have their flashing lights typically, and people recognize that. Again, just to get everybody back into the school mode and making sure that the kids are getting into the building safely. Now, a couple of schools around the Ohio Valley have already headed back to the classroom, but if you're looking for a complete list of back-to-school dates, be sure to visit our website, WTOV9.com, where that list will be available. Reporting in Jefferson County, I'm Bill Steinbach for News 9 Live at 5.
Hi, I'm Jessica Riley. Thanks for watching. Here's another video for you to view, and also take a moment to subscribe to our channel.